Can you see all right? Can you see past my giant head?
Yeah, man. You look fabulous in that suit.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, you look good.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, looks good.
I said someone that attacked you last time. See, that was, I remember that.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything.
You look wonderful. No, my first question for you, President Zelensky.
In the same suit. You see, I changed you.
Maybe yours is much better. Real quickly, upon peace, God willing we get peace, are you open to holding an election in your country?
Yes, of course. We are open for election, yes. We have to do safety circumstances, and a little bit we need to work in the parliament, because during the war you can't have elections, but we can do security. We need, we need a truth, yes, everywhere, in the battlefield, in the sky, in the sea, to make possible for people to do democratic, open, legal elections.
So you say during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now, so you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections. Oh, that's good. I wonder what the fake.
You like this idea?
You like this idea.
I got a question for you.
That is crazy.
So you're saying if 3.5 years we're in a war.
3.5 years we're in a war. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, FDR did it. He was in a wheelchair, but he did
So, I mean, I can't remember if we talked about it here. Can you guys hear me all right, by the way? I moved my mic. But
yeah, you look pretty good over there.
All right. So this system comes from the Romans. So, like, when the Romans kind of came out and had, like, the Senate, essentially they had, their emperor, but for the most part, the Senate would run everything. But during a time of war, they would nominate a dictator. It's literally what it's called. To run the country and the war until there's a solution or the war comes to an end. But it's only during a time that needs to be managed by that current leadership. This has been passed over time, but I can't remember if we talked about it here or at work. But that's where all this comes from. A lot of these European countries still kind of hold on to that old policy, still running it.
Yeah, well, because it wasn't until after FDR, because it was never like actually a thing or a law that we could. There were no term limits because it was just that was the status quo that you just didn't do more than 2 terms, and it never happened until that time, and then they realized that I think we got to do term limits.
Yeah.
Well, and I wonder if it's because of like classification issues from from when a conflict starts. The need to know kind of goes from that current leadership, and it's difficult to pass it on to the next one.
We'll just look at how much stuff changes with leadership. They're going to change all their cabinets. They're going to too much stuff where things are going to get lost in translation.
Yeah.
But there's, at least with the U.S., like there's so much redundancy in place with the services, generals, everybody.
Until you fire everyone.
Huh?
Until you fire everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There's some firings that we can talk about, too.
They're expendable.
Yeah. Before we do that, let's talk about what's in this black box over here, Dan.
Oh, my God.
Before we get ahead of ourselves. We move this fucking water out of the way. This shit.
Some Ron Zacapa XO.
Oh.
So this is, from virgin sugarcane, finished in cognac casks, aged at high altitude.
What does a high altitude do? Do they say?
I don't know.
Say?
So
Suffocates it.
Zacapa XO. All right, let's read it. All right, Zacapa XO is
so long.
I'm only going to read the first one. Is the ultimate expression. All right, Zacapa XO is the ultimate expression of our unique Sistema Solera aging and blending process, which takes place in the mountains of Guatemala. This hands-on process, combining art and tradition, encourages the blending of rums of different ages and personalities so that they may continue to mature in select barrels. This dynamic and artisanal process culminates only after the complexity of aromas and flavors confirm that a unique, mature rum has been created.
Damn. See, I mean, that's so cool. We're about to drink like this super expensive rum, and I just got a thing for my neighborhood. For my ring saying that my mailboxes got broken into.
Hero San Antonio, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited
Oh,
bottle,
dude, what a cool bottle. It looks kind of like a cognac bottle, doesn't it?
They fucked up and just put cognac in there.
The wood lid.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's
a pretty hefty cork.
Oh, no, wait.
Dude, that's like White House material there, dude. Just... Ooh, yes, Poppy.
Some of the darker rums I've had here lately are some of the best
Ooh,
rums.
polish off a quarter rye each.
About the same amount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Mm. Oh, man. You're so good doing this.
Dude.
Oh, my goodness.
Fucking put a cork in that thing.
All right. Salute, guys.
Salute. Ooh. Oh.
Bro, that's like fucking flavored water.
Dude, that's good. You know what goes
That doesn't even like burn.
No.
Like there's no toothpaste burns more than that.
That's good.
That's so
crazy.
creamy, so rich.
I mean, granted, what, 20 minutes ago we just had a couple shots of
Fucking Buffalo Trace. Hey, dude, don't hate the Buffalo Trace, dude. That shit's fucking good.
Oh my goodness, there's an after. Oh, that's sugarcane. That's the aftertaste.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is so good.
Well, because it's like actual sugar. It's not like you're not gonna get like a fucking crazy hangover.
Oh my goodness, that is so good.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
So yeah, Ron Zacapa, Centenario.
How did you find out about this?
So he sent me the picture of it.
I got the specs app, and I was just going through it just to kind of see like what they had, and I saw the two, and they were kind of in our price range, so I sent it to him because I don't know shit about fucking rum, and he was like, "Yeah, these two are good." And then when he went to the store to pick it up, it was between the two of them, and I was like, "It's a $40 split versus a $30." Like, yeah, do the 40.
Yeah, because we had one of the Zacapas.
Yeah,
like a long time ago during one of our podcasts.
That was the one you got from Panama. Though.
Yeah, that's one I bought there in Panama.
That's a good one too.
And we were drinking that together in Panama also.
Yeah. We killed that thing in a night.
Yeah,
and then had the tequila.
And then even talking with the guy at the liquor store who pretty much he knew a ton of stuff, and he was, like I said, an avid drinker.
Yeah,
but like you know, actually, he appreciated quality alcohol, especially like for price ranges or affordable prices, quality taste.
Right. Yeah.
But he was like, Zacapa is just like you're gonna get quality,
right?
And this was a little bit more because he was leaning towards some of the more like $40 price range for bottles. I was like, look, man, like I'm not buying it by myself. I'm gonna be splitting it.
I got a job.
I was like, the plan is to actually split it with two other guys. He's like,
more hours begging at the corner on it.
And he goes, you know what? If you're going to be splitting it, you're only spending about $40 per person, so just go ahead and get that nice bottle.
Yeah,
it's good though. But he gave me some other recommendations. One was El Dorado, which is from French Guyana, and he was explaining how the different islands and then the different countries that produce rum, it's all different. Like they have their different practices. Some of it's from like different types of sugar cane.
Yeah.
Like you'll see, I think there's a Jamaican rum that he was talking about where it's spelled RHUM, and that's not just how they spell it; it's made from a specific type of sugar cane.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I do notice that like the more I drink whiskeys, bourbons, and scotches, I've been able to appreciate rums a little bit more, especially like some of these richer ones. Like I mean, obviously it tastes a little bit more different, has a sweeter taste to it, but I can appreciate them more. Like when I was a kid, like rum was, I don't know, that was a hipster cocktail.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you think about the rums that we were drinking when we were younger. It was,
it's just in a plastic bottle.
Captain Morgan.
It's this clear $20 plastic bottle.
Yeah, someone stole it from their dad's fucking liquor shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Crazy
I didn't know that there was quality rum until I went to Puerto Rico a couple years ago.
I mean, I think it's even the same thing with vodka.
You're
like
telling me that
drink vodka. I don't think it's like they're getting, like Tito's or something. Like they get a high quality vodka, and it's kind of the same thing.
high quality vodka doesn't really have too much flavor with it.
Right. I've never had like a high quality.
I've never had a high quality one, but people that like, you see people where they're like drinking it, they just like fill it up in a glass and they're like sipping on it like fucking tequila.
Oh, in Alaska, I remember.
Maybe that's not the best example.
So Alaska has a lot of Russian.
I put it in my Nestle water bottle.
Oldest trick in the book.
Okay, first off, it was a solo cup. It was at a bonfire, and we had a contractor that worked with us in that deployment, and he bought like a really good potato vodka. Potato? Yeah, it was a potato vodka. He talked about Alaska had a lot of good options with vodka because there's a lot of Russian influence still over there.
Yeah.
Who are American now. But, if you want something from the motherland, Alaska could still get it for you. He got this potato vodka. No idea what it's called. Smoothest vodka I've ever had. I mean, it might as well have been water because he literally put an icicle. He said he climbed to the top of a mountain and got all these icicles and started throwing them in all these solo cups and filled this thing up to the brim. I was like, it can't be that good if he's giving me this much vodka. But I promise you, it was very good quality. And at one point, I watched I was one of them, but like 3 of us just took that cup. I was like, wow, that was really good, and just drank it like water. And I can't remember getting back to the boat.
all I can picture is just like some homeless guy coming out and being like, "Try this, kids." Like, you just get fucked up off of some random thing. Guy's not even real.
Well, like it was like this one night. So we
just
were
melted water from the icicles in there. You're like, "Oh, this is great."
So we were in Alaska, same spot, and we go out, start a fire. Remember the dog?
The one that came up and was like real, just like hanging out with us vibing.
Yeah, smelled like trash.
Yeah, the one that smelled like it smelled like shit. But then the owners were like, "That's our dog," and we're like,
"You sure about that?"
All right.
Because like, dude, like we were gone. We were absolutely gone. Yeah. We were hanging out with this chief, and this dog comes out of nowhere. It's like an Australian Shepherd.
It's like some kind of mutt dog. Dude.
Yeah, dude, this thing smelled like ass.
Yeah, it smelled like it just got out of a dumpster, dude.
Like
gross.
It was disgusting.
We were throwing it a stick though, and like it was fucking around.
Pretty sure we named it Trash for the night. We did.
Is this just like a neighborhood stray dog or something?
I mean, we were in Dutch. It was just a dog that was running around.
What do you do in Alaska?
But I mean, was it there every time you guys would pull in? No. Oh, it was just that one time.
Yeah, and then these people pulled up in a car and were like, "That's our dog," and we're like, "All right."
Dude, they put it in their car. Yeah. It smelled nasty. Like it would come over and like we would go down to every time we'd piss. Like we didn't wash our hands because we peed. We washed our hands because we touched the dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Just go down over the little rock beach. Yeah. Take a piss. The dog comes up and you're like,
it's cute. But I don't want to touch it.
It touched me. Yeah. It's pretty gross.
Pretty sure. I was waiting for somebody to take a big rock and just.
You're like, nope, didn't see it.
Yeah.
Christy Numb could have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could have helped you out with that.
Yeah, if only it was a couple years later. Could have called in the heavies.
She would have filled up a bathtub and drowned the thing.
Yeah. She's like, what's the slowest way I can do this?
Speaking of which, I saw that. I don't know if I told you guys, but I watched that South Park episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The third one just came out a couple days ago.
I need to watch it.
On the 21st.
Did they do more like government stuff? Because I don't really watch
government stuff. Basically, Randy is trying to film a commercial for his weed farm, and then ICE comes in and takes all the workers, and then ChatGPT gives him an idea to run his company with one Mexican.
Oh my god! Yeah. I mean, South Park has become like more political ever since they had the one Trump episode where Mr. Garrison was Trump.
I mean, it was multiple seasons he was Trump.
Yeah.
And then he went back and he was just rallying for a little bit when he was with whoever. They went to, like, where the fuck was it? Somewhere in Florida. Or Fort Lauderdale or something. And he was, like, partying. And he was like, I'm just going to rally just for a little bit. And he, like, went in, like, the Trump, like, store where they have all, like, figurines and shit.
I don't think I've seen that. I do kind of like that. I mean, they have gotten completely political, you know, and that's fine. Like, they're good with what the main focus is for, you know, what's happening in the world. So I think it's tasteful, but I mean, the last episode we watched, at least, I mean, it was pretty hardcore. They're really going after the administration. I like South Park. They make everybody
They're
laugh
doing
at themselves.
bi-weekly now.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was hilarious. Like JD Vance came out and said he thought it was.
Well,
hilarious.
he's the only one I think from the government.
He's the only one that said so.
He's finding
No.
the humor in it.
Christy Nome said that what was it? The thing that she was upset about was how they made her look, not the fact that anytime there was a dog, she shot it. She was like, "They made me look bad," and it's like, yeah, have you seen when you were fucking governor of South Dakota or North
But
Dakota?
what's
Whatever one
crazy
she was-
is like, okay, yeah, they had the joke about her face falling off, but
a couple times.
but the person that they drew in the show still looked like her,
Right?
Like
Yeah.
they didn't
They didn't make it look
cartoonize it like too much.
like honestly, Vance. They did the
That's a
worst.
word.
Dude. they did him dirty, dude. He was like fucking. His head was the biggest thing on his body.
well, it's funny because he's actually tall.
Yeah.
And they gave him that like weird like balloon face thing, like that meme that's always going around.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
boss.
But like the whole point of Christy Nome was like someone being the face of the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah.
I thought that was clever that her
Yeah.
face would fall off. And be like, well, we need a new face.
Yeah, I mean they definitely.
Okay,
like,
I
put
didn't
some-
catch that joke. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I
They,
thought
they,
it was
they
clever.
put some thought into it, but it was just odd how that was her like gripe. Just how they made her look. It's like it's a cartoon. Christy, did anyone tell you?
Not
Anyone
the
pass that
dogs,
memo?
dude.
Not the dogs. Not them telling that like you just kill dogs in all these like crazy ways.
Well,
Like no hesitation.
No hesitation, dude. They fucking she comes in,
Whips
she's
the
like,
pistol
"Get down,"
out.
boom, boom, boom.
yeah,
Fucking
she freaks out.
drops it.
Oh my god! And she just blows it away.
Yeah.
But like, so it's actually kind of funny that dogs. It's on the subject for a little bit, but like, India had like their stray dog policy right now, and the entire country started a protest saying that, or I don't know if they started a protest, but they were like, "Hey, don't kill those stray dogs." And they're like, "Don't worry about it, we won't." But it's India, so.
Wait, what's their stray dog policy? Because I have no idea what this is.
So right now they're
Probably
going
fucking
around.
kill 'em.
They're, I would assume so, because like it's India, it's a busy cities.
Blow it up.
I've seen in the news for like the past 3 or 4 days, and right now like it's like they're
Did you
collecting.
see any stray dogs when we were in India?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw a few, but I didn't see as many as I thought I would see.
I saw just as many stray dogs as I saw mopeds.
Really? Where were you?
Yeah, at the same places. Well, we had the one night, me and Hamill.
Oh
were-
yeah, Dylan and I went through little frickin' wherever the fuck we were, dude.
You guys went
Little Algira.
that rickshaw.
Yeah,
He really took you to
Bro.
Baghdad.
bro. We were somewhere, and all of a sudden the Muslim call to prayer comes over, and everyone's just looking at us. I'm like, dude, we need to get the fuck out of here. We're not. This is not where we need to be. 2 white guys walking around. It was
All right,
rough.
yeah, here we go. So India's stray dog policy is based on the Animal Birth Control Rules, or the ABC rules, which require dogs to be sterilized, vaccinated, and released back into the communities instead of being culled. In August 2025, the Supreme Court initially ordered all stray dogs in Delhi NCR to be removed to shelters, but after public backlash, it reversed the decision. The revised ruling reaffirmed the ABC approach, following community dogs to return after treatment, except for rabid or dangerously aggressive animals. The government supports ABC as the only humane and legal method, which states like Odisha launching new census and sterilization drives. Implementation varies across regions. It's all right.
Bro, Bob Barker was on
Oh, I was going to say
so
that.
Yeah. Have your pet spayed or neutered.
so yeah,
keeps it up
sterilization,
to the
vaccination, and released back into the streets.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. That's everything.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Bob Barker's been saying it. Yeah, he's been saying it for years.
Yeah, that was my thing at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Top of the hour. Have your pet spayed or neutered.
And then did get punched right in the face by Adam Sandler.
I mean, that's kind of a big thing with stray cats, even in the U.S.
I mean, they
Like,
do
there's
that here a
organizations
lot.
that do that.
Yeah. Well, dude, they just fuck so much.
What was it in New Zealand? They actually have like a day where like I think it's New Zealand where they have like these kids. It's like tradition where they go out and like just murder cats.
It's a crazy
Have
tradition.
you heard that?
I have not heard that.
I'm pretty sure.
Let's fact check.
Okay,
Roll it
yeah,
up.
I'm fairly certain it's New Zealand, but like there's a country that has like I think it's just for kids. I remember reading this, and I was like, for a country that's supposed to be
Well, have you been to Valdez, Alaska,
yeah,
with all the rabbits?
yes,
That started as like a high school like project and then it just got out of hand, and now they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah. So, because I know that, was it?
Oh, yeah, here we go. So, a controversial form of cat control became widely known in the media. Rural competitions encouraging children to kill feral cats for prizes.
Oh, yeah. All right.
That's crazy. What are the prizes?
For a roll up.
Can I be a kid in New Zealand?
Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't say what the prizes are.
I was just like, that's cool. Can you show me what the prizes are? ChatGPT is like a person,
let's
you know?
see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
She just gets me.
She does. Usually, you know, I find myself after asking like a question or like getting anything from ChatGPT, I'll say thank you, like you're awesome.
Oh, you just waste the fucking money. You just have to blow money on it.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, because like,
It's cash prize. Oh. So it's 500 New Zealand dollars to the participant who killed the highest number of feral cats.
dang.
And 1,000
$400.
1,000 New Zealand dollars for the largest individual cat caught by weight or size.
Dang, so it's like bass fishing.
Yeah.
These kids.
Damn,
That's wild.
That's sad. I mean,
now there's like several things that they do to combat the feral cats, but that was one of the 5 things.
you know, like in Africa, they've got lions and stuff. So
Yeah.
kill a lion, they get nothing.
I mean, over
New
enough
Zealand,
time, they'll turn into a
$500
fucking lion.
for killing a cat.
Yeah.
Thanks for protecting the village. To like, here you can do whatever you want with this.
You
Goodbye,
give it-
PlayStation.
Freaking 1,000 years, dude. These will be fucking lions. That's all they need to do. Just revert back. Same thing with dogs. Go back to being a wolf.
See, I found that. So there's I was reading this thing where earthworms are being destroyed. I know it's again it's evolution. You know, at one point. All right. Anyways, so there's a worm that is in Southeast Asia that apparently was brought to Canada, and it's making its way into the United States. But they call them hammerhead worms.
We have those here.
Okay.
They're like they have a neurotoxin on
Yeah.
them, and if you cut them in half, then now there's 2 of them. Like the only way to kill them is to like put it in a Ziploc bag.
I thought all earthworms were like that,
So
They don't have neurotoxins.
yeah,
but you could cut them in half and there's
Yeah,
Two
and they'll
worms.
like form up.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
But like the only way to kill these things is to like put them in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And just let them die. Like you can't touch them.
Oh, I
you get
got you.
fucked up.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
they're not exactly great for the environment either.
Oh,
Yeah, they're pretty bad, and they're like apparently making their way through Canada right now.
They're down here.
Or yeah, and I guess they're here now.
They're down here.
so they're the exact opposite of earthworms.
Yeah, they actually
Yeah.
eat earthworms.
They're like
Jesus
they're like
Christ.
the wasps of the worm community.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. They look like a worm. They are a worm, but they're just dicks.
Fun fact: earthworms are asexual. They reproduce with themselves.
That's kind of neat.
I learned that on a field trip in elementary school.
That's cool. It's like, all right, kids, we're gonna talk about their climax.
Yeah.
You ever seen an earthworm orgasm?
Yeah. One of the more funny facts that my wife likes about me is that following that field trip, I then caught a worm and had a pet worm.
Hell yeah. Well, I thought you were going to say you turned asexual. But
I found my
I'm a worm now.
I found my true sexuality after learning about earthworms.
Oh, we got wormy.
I still have that worm.
He's in my brain.
Well, it grew to be about a foot long, and then it ran away. I had it in a fishbowl with a bunch of soil, and then one day I went to go check it out, and it wasn't there anymore.
Would it just morph out of the fucking
I don't know. It just left.
Oh man.
Was there a lid on it?
No.
Well, dude, the thing's a foot long. It probably...
It was a fish. It was in a fish
Climbed
tank.
out.
Well, like, it was like one of those like little goldfish
Yeah.
tanks. Like,
Yeah.
like a vase. Almost.
Yeah, but there's no
Yeah.
lid, and the thing's a foot long. It probably right out the top of the lid.
Yeah, but where did it go? I have 4
Somewhere
cats.
in your fucking parents' house or in your cat's stomach. We'll find.
Oh, that's true.
We'll find in the house. We'll find parts of lizards. Like I found the bottom half of a lizard.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" And like one of the cats probably just ate it.
So we had that problem growing up too with our cats. They were primarily indoor, but they would also play around outside. They'd get into shit. And
Right.
whenever they wanted to come indoors, they would just go up on the deck and kind of
Yeah.
paw at the door. All right, time to go inside. Well, being in rural Missouri, you have issues like poisonous frogs, poisonous snakes, and sometimes they would try to mess with like the baby copperhead nests, which
yeah.
are
Oh,
nasty.
yeah.
So, like I remember, like my dad would go out there once he would find a nest, just come and kill everything. I mean, they're not good for anything anyway.
They're chill though.
But one time we had, I think one of our cats had died, and then right around the same time, we ended up finding a dead poisonous frog on the driveway.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, well,
That'll do it.
I mean, we had farm cats growing up, and I remember we lived in North Carolina, and she would bring. Look, she was an outdoor cat. Like that thing only came inside just to take a nap and then go right back outside. But she'd bring like squirrels, moles. That was actually kind of cool. And then I remember her bringing a snake, but we'd find them by stepping on them, and like she'd bring them to the front door, and like we'd be leaving for school or church or whatever, and just step out and squish a squirrel or. Like, dude, this thing, she was a savage.
I remember. I love this story. Speaking of dead squirrels.
Oh, yeah.
My mom started listening to our podcast, by the way, so
I know.
She'll appreciate this story.
Perfect.
So my mom, she's a sweetheart, sensitive soul.
I was going to say she was a dead squirrel.
Oh, man.
Go on.
So she's dropping me off to school one day. I was in sixth grade, and she hits a squirrel. Now, she's always the type of person who would try to swerve the car, do anything to miss an animal on the road.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going, and she hits the squirrel, and she is upset. She's sad that she just hit the squirrel. Well, she looks in the rearview mirror. She goes, "Oh my God, it's still alive!"
Was it fucking flipping around?
Yeah, so she sees it twitching and moving.
It's like one of those cat toys.
And
with the
then-
fucking ball rolls around.
And then she turns to me and goes, "Dan, it's more humane to just kill it," and puts it in reverse. Puts the car in reverse and backs over it.
Tops on top of it, doesn't burn out.
Yeah, it's more humane, or she goes, "It's more humane to not let it suffer."
It's true.
And she puts the car in reverse and backs over it, and then she drops me off at school.
Dude, what if it just had like a sick adrenaline rush and was
But
like,
she's upset that
not
the
hurt.
squirrel is dead.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if you're not used to running over an animal, because, like, I think I've developed a callous living, like, in the South. And
we hit shit all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking groundhogs, gophers, fucking run out. Over here, you see armadillos. Looks like someone threw a watermelon down on the road.
you never see an alive armadillo.
Nope. He's dead.
Yeah.
Big
'Cause-
fucking watermelon blown out.
See, I've got a funny story, too. When my wife met my parents for the first time, went really well. Chelsea's like the only girl I ever brought home. My parents were like, "Yeah, dude, she's normal. That's awesome." And I was just like, "All right, cool." But I remember we were driving back to Maryland, and just kind of out of nowhere, I was like, "Dude, like, I'm so glad like my parents like you." And she's like, "Yeah, me too. Like, things are just working out so well." And I was just like, "Dude, you need to marry me." And she's like, "Are you serious?" And she's like starting to cry. I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it. Like, let's elope." And she's like, "Oh my gosh," she's crying. And I have to, like, if I think of something funny, I gotta say it. Like, that's like
my wife gets a little upset at
Yeah.
some of the things I say. I was like, it's like an itch.
yeah. Oh yeah, and like the
Thought of
funny,
it, gotta say it.
the funny thing I had to say, like, we're getting ready to call her mom or dad. I can't remember who, but I was just like, "Hey, I'm just gonna let you know that's gonna be like your Christmas present." And as soon as I said that, I ran into I had this Tundra TRD Pro, like big old truck.
Yeah, you tell me about that. I don't know why you sold it.
I don't either.
It was
The,
that.
the selling story sucks too.
It does.
Because you had the Tundra, and then you also had the 4Runner.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, both. And it's like,
Anyway,
oh,
those are
fucking-
stories for another time.
They are. I mean, you guys know that the Tundra's before this current generation, before they ruined it. It's a big truck.
Yeah,
And,
Doughboy style.
Yeah. And, like, dude, these back roads in North Carolina where my parents used to live, I mean, it was like 55, 60 miles an hour. And I made the comment. I leaned over towards Chelsea. I was like, "Kelsey's your Christmas present." And I thought it was so funny. She's crying, and I'm laughing. And I ran into a crow. As soon as I said that. Might have been an omen. But, dude, this thing,
Crow of all birds.
I know. It exploded. I couldn't believe it. and the thing flops into the cab, and it's still alive. Like, oh god, I was freaking out, and I had to climb to the back, and I think my dad left a shovel because we were like cleaning something out in the back in his yard, and I just had to like scrape it out, and it's still moving. And Josie goes back into the truck, and I just like raise that shovel, and let's just say that crow's somewhere better now. But yeah,
well, it is more humane to kill and not let it suffer.
With the generation we have now, these people are going to try to take it to the vet, but like
it's a wild animal.
I know.
I'm not going to take.
You guys watch Bluey at all?
Yeah,
you do. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
so,
you told me a couple episodes.
dude, Bluey fucking hits, dude.
Bluey
There's some
is-
episodes in there where you're like, fuck.
yeah,
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
it makes you think. It's actually kind of funny. But like, my kids love Bluey. But there's an episode where there's a bird that might have possibly been attacked by a cat, and their first instinct was to take it to the vet. So the generation before us, because we're all millennials, yeah, we're all millennials. You guys were born before 96, right?
95. Yeah, 95.
Yeah, millennials. All right. So so after millennials, everyone's idea process, their thought process is to save an animal, but they don't realize that they're probably gonna have to pay for it, even if it's a wild animal. So our idea is just like, you're just better off putting out of your misery. But do you want to pay for to save a wild animal, like a possum?
Right.
Just kidding. Possums are actually really good for the environment, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, their morals are going to go out the window as soon as they see that bill.
Yeah.
As soon as they're like, yeah, the X-ray is going to be $1,500. Like,
should have killed it with a shovel.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm not like I wouldn't kill my pet with a handgun in the backyard. If I had to put my pet down, I'm going to take it to the vet and do it.
Right. It's $80. Yeah.
Do it that way. If I,
Chrissy Gnome said, nope, 45 cents, bitch.
It's expensive for her. I mean, she should probably kill it with 45. That's huge.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just depends on too, where you grew up. Because I'm sure there's some Southern folk, even in the younger generation, in part of Gen Z, that are not going to take a raccoon to the vet because they hit it with their truck.
I wouldn't. Dude, raccoons are...
Dude, we had the two in our house over here. They fell into the fucking ceiling outside of our bedroom.
That story.
So I was with our friends from Dallas. They came down. We went to like this Oktoberfest thing, and we come back and we picked up a liter of Maker's Mark. And we're just downstairs at the TV. We were like watching all these like military YouTube videos and shit, and we're polishing this bottle off. So like 3 or 4 in the morning, we go to bed, and it was probably like 6 a.m. Allie's over there nudging me, and she's like, I hear something. I'm like, yeah, me too. Fucking be quiet. I'm trying to sleep, like I didn't went to bed 2 hours ago. Like, just fucking let me sleep for a little bit. And she's like, no, like I hear something. And like, eventually I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I'll fucking go out and see what it is. And I open the door to our bedroom, and as soon as you step out, you go into a loft, and there's stairs that go down just off to the left-hand side. And right above the door, in the loft, is like the pull-down ladder for the attic. And the trap door is down, but the ladder is not down. And like, these houses are kind of built like shit. So like, if it gets windy, it'll sometimes like blow air through the vents in the attic and then blow the trap door open. So I'm like, okay, that's what happened. The fucking trap door open.
I would have thought it was a ghost.
I just shut the fucking door and I go back.
I'm sorry. Yeah, don't terrify me.
We got to move the house on.
Yeah, you gotta get out of here.
Basically.
Set the house on fire.
So I lowered this.
I bury a ground right in the house. I'm sorry. I'm
Start
done.
putting just gasoline all over. Well, all right.
Puts a bunch of salt at the door.
Would have killed those raccoons though.
Chelsea, grab the photographs. Dude, grab the photo album.
Oh, and the kids.
Yeah. While you're at it, you got time. So I push this thing up, right, and close it. And I go back into our room and I shut the door. And Allie's like, what was it? I was like, the trapdoor thing was open. I was like, I'm going back to bed. She's like, no, I heard something. And I'm like, I sure you did. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like being such a dick right now. And so I go out and I open the door again and it's pitch black. And I turn my phone light on. I shine it around the loft. And I look over to my computer desk because like I can see like so I have 3 monitors. I have a monitor on the bottom and then 2 on the top. and one of the ones in the top is like tilted face down. And I'm like, that's weird. And I shine the light over there, and there's 2 raccoons on my desk just fucking looking at me. And I go back in the room and I shut the door real quick. And she was like, what is it? And I was like, there's 2 raccoons in the loft. So then our friends, they're in the guest bedroom. And I literally...
you had people over too?
Yeah, they were over. We literally just finished drinking like 2 hours ago. We just went to bed.
Oh, God, so you're still kind of...
Not kind of. We finished a bottle of Makers. I was fucking gone. And so I was like, call them to tell them to fucking shut the door and not come out of the room. I gotta figure this shit out, like what we're gonna do now. So, I'm inside the room and we're trying to call. Of course, it's a Sunday and we're in Texas, so like, the fucking white Egyptian guy was saying that no one fucking worked that day. So we're calling a bunch of like, freaking. We're calling a bunch of like the pest control places and whatever. And I was like, hey, I got like 2 raccoons in my house. I was like, I need someone to come and get them. They're like, well, it's Sunday, so we can send someone out tomorrow morning. I was like, did you not hear the part where there's 2 fucking raccoons in my house? And they went downstairs and they climbed up. So like we have my wife has like this little like coffee bar thing, and they were climbing and they were smashing shit off of it and whatever. It sounds like someone's breaking into the house, and you can like hear it on the phone. I was like, do you hear that? You hear that noise? That's them fucking destroying my house. I don't have it until fucking Monday morning. So they were useless. So I'm like, okay. I'm like looking around the bedroom. I'm like, what do I have in here to do something? And then our door, like as I'm looking around for this, starts like budging. And I'm like, I don't know if that's one of the fucking raccoons or what. And Allie's like,
they're trying to get it. Oh my God.
Allie, dude,
with your handgun.
Dude, bless her heart, dude. Fucking, she is like, if the cats let him in, and like my thought is like, too fucking bad. Like they always tell you, like if you're fucking locked down, and someone's like, oh, let me in, like sorry, should have been let in before. So I take this fucking blanket and I put my feet one against the door and one against the wall to kind of like stop this thing if I gotta trap it. Dude, I open this door and our cats bomb in, dude. They just went right underneath the blanket. They didn't give a fuck. I couldn't tell what it was. Luckily, it was them. And so I'm literally trying to find.
You lift your blanket up and you're staring at those raccoons got by, babe.
Bro,
they're in the room. It's like Scooby-Doo.
Well, so that's how I described it, because when they went over when they fell into the house, it was like a Scooby-Doo trap door, because the only reason they fell is because 2 of them went on there and it just opened the door, just like from their weight, and they just dropped into the fucking loft. Oh my God. Like they just fell onto the ground. So I go downstairs and I got a fucking PVC pipe, dude. That's all I got. And I'm like,
you got these guns, dude.
No, dude. The one night I leave the thing downstairs.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, great, someone's fucking
I'm
breaking
drunk.
in.
I'm just like showing my guns.
Dude, I wake up and there's like shit getting smashed downstairs. So I'm like, that's fucking great.
They got a gun.
Yeah. So I go down the steps and I look. So to the left-hand side, to the little like front room and our front door, and there's nothing over there. And then I look to the right where our living room and kitchen is. And above our back door to the patio, we have these curtains. And there is a raccoon that climbed the curtains and is standing above the door. Right?
Oh, bastard.
So now there's 3 of them. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I go through and I'm like, I'm gonna open up all the doors. So I open all the doors up, and then when I go through the house again, I don't see any of them. So I'm like, cool. I was like, they all must have ran out of the house. And of course, these things went in there. Oh, yeah, throw it up, buddy. And so of course these things, like the cats were like kind of freaking them out, and they like fell into our house. So
fill it up to the brim.
Yeah,
I'm like drinking a cup of coffee. Just put a straw in there.
Yeah.
I gotta save I told Clarissa I would save a little sip. So we gotta.
Oh yeah. Just save a little bit at the bottom.
Yeah.
You can suck on that cork.
You can drink from the bottle. Dude, sucking on the cork like a pacifier.
Basically.
I forgot.
So we're cleaning up everything, because they shit everywhere. It was just fucking raccoon shit all over the place. And my buddy goes to pull the printer and the little mini fridge I had next to my computer out. And he leans over and he fucking backs up. He's like, there's one back there.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean there's one back there? I look over, sure as shit, there's one balled up just in like the corner. So luckily our neighbor, dude, the guy's a fucking saint. he came over with a trap and just like pressed the thing into the corner and like shot the thing in. Dude, I had to drive the thing. I drove it over to the park at the end of the street over here and let her go. It took her 2 miles out, dumped it out, came back. Dude, it was feeling like shit.
Beat it with a bat.
Dude, we went to get fucking chicken and waffles after. Like, I wasn't even hungry. I was just like, I'm tired. Dude, like, I just went to bed like an hour ago.
I just drank a bottle of Maker's Mark 2 hours ago.
Well, dude, and the worst part is the Maker's Mark was we just got back from Oktoberfest in Fredericksburg.
Oh god!
So we were drinking, everything there, and then we came back. We're like, yeah, bottle of Maker's sounds good. And then these fucking raccoons came in.
It's funny because it's not just one, but it's two.
It was three of them. Three of them. Because I didn't know that there was two on my desk, and then there was the one downstairs breaking all the shit, climbing on everything, fucking it up, and then he climbed the curtain, and then I opened the doors, and when I saw that 2 of them left, I thought that both of them were gone.
Like the odds of one raccoon getting into your home.
Well, when they all walk on top of the thing and trap door opens.
Well, like they're absolutely. I hate raccoons so much, but
they're
like
cute, but like fuck, man,
they are. I mean, like in anywhere else. I mean, like what? Like
portly fella.
Southeast Asia, they have like red pandas, and like they're cool. I wish our raccoons were like them.
They kind of look like them.
Kind of, yeah, but they're like red pandas are like bears. Kind of.
Red pandas are small.
Yeah,
or is that like are they
they're like a
classified as
type of
bears?
bear.
I think they're classified as a bear.
I don't know because I saw one in the San Diego Zoo. It looked like a bear.
I know, isn't that kind of crazy? Because like you go to,
I think a little bit goes into it, a little more than that.
I mean, like you go like anywhere, you go anywhere else outside of like North America, and like they have like a raccoon in the zoo, and it's like, oh wow, yeah, look at this majestic animal. It's just like, dude, I just saw that in my dumpster. Like when my parents, they used to live in, the coastal North Carolina, and my parents took my German Shepherd. She was a massive, massive animal. I think at one point she got up to 115 pounds.
Ooh.
Gigantic face, dude. Like she had a giant mouth. And sweetest dog, just intuitive, smartest animal I've ever had. But my parents took her, and she's too big for an apartment. So they had like tons of land, and so my dad was letting her outside, and they had a house that was on stilts because they lived in a flooded area. Yeah. Well, an area that would flood, but they lived right on the river.
Pretty wild living in a flooded area. Just
yeah, yeah, it's completely flooded. They
lived in the swamps.
Yeah. No cars, just boats. But like, so they had this driveway that went out like 100, 200 yards, and there's a raccoon coming out at the end of it. And my dad tells a story where like he opens the door and he's trying to like grab the dog, and she's gone. And the raccoon's at the end of the drive, and the German Shepherd's just like in a full like sandy cheek sprint,
Yeah.
And the raccoon stands up and does like one of these, like kind of, yeah, just arms straight
myself
out,
to you.
head up. And I'm pretty sure it's like an offensive stance or defensive stance for the raccoon, but it didn't look that way when my dad. Yeah, it's more sacrificial. Yeah, so the dog got on top of it, 115 pounds, and she yoinked this thing like 30 feet into the air and gets the tree and broke its back apparently. And my dad's like just trying to get her away and trying to make sure she didn't get bit, have rabies and stuff. And he always carried a sidearm walking around the property because there's tons of snakes. And it lives in a swamp, So he walks up and this raccoon's like low crawling to the side. It's just like, and like, I don't know, like they've got their little hands and like, I don't know. I like to think it looks like reaching up to my dad, like, please put me out of my misery. And he just takes out that little 38 and just beams it. But that's funny, dude. Like, they're just a menace. They're a menace no matter where you go.
Dude, when's your dad coming out? The pod,
I don't think he is.
When is he coming out here?
Oh, I got to talk to you guys later.
We can get him on the big screen.
Oh, man, we could. Get him on the big screen.
A little VTC situation.
Yeah, Dad, that's really good with investments, We can get him out.
Yeah.
Talk about how to set up ourselves for retirement, and he's a whiz when it comes to money.
That actually be kind of a cool little subject to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of his.
I will say though, I think that wraps up this episode. Right?
Holy crap!
Early,
Yeah.
What's our time limit?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. I mean, it's
we gotta get into subjects.
Yeah, we gotta start doing some other stuff, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a good talk, by the way.
Well, then read us out.
NPR style.
Lovely lady.
All right, yeah, that wraps it up. Let's we'll see you next time.